Hi. So let's say you created a class reading database using Google Forms. You're going to want to make sure your students have access to it, and you're going to want to make sure your students have access to the responses so they can see what their classmates are reading and what their recommendations are. Of course, as you've learned before, to share, you click the send button, and you can share through email, embedding, and hyperlinks. If you use Google Classroom, you could post the link in Classroom on your About page. That way students always have access to it and can go in at any time to share what they are reading. If you do not have Google Classroom, you can share this link on your web page, on your wiki page, on your blog, and again, you can even embed it if you have any of those. Once the responses start coming in, you're going to want to make sure students have access to those as well. So I clicked on the Responses tab. It's accepting responses, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the three little dots, and I'm going to go to Select Response Destination. Once I do that, you can decide to have the responses go into a spreadsheet that is a brand new spreadsheet or one that's already existing. I'm going to tell it to create a new spreadsheet and name it Class Reading Database Responses. I'll click Create, and now that spreadsheet is linked to my Google form. All the headings are at the top, and what I can do now is I can share the link to the responses to my students. So I'm going to click Get Shareable Link. If you are in a Google Apps for Education environment, you can restrict it to just those people in your domain, and you want to restrict it so they can only view. You don't want them to have editing rights since you don't want anything changed on the spreadsheet. What you're going to do is you're going to just copy that link and share it out the way you did with the original form link. So again, you could share this out through Google Classroom. I suggest putting it on your About page so it just stays there all year and students will have access to it whenever they need. Or you can share it via your class blog, class wiki page, class website. It's a great tool for students to be able to see what each other is reading, and they can access it anywhere there's internet access. I hope you find this example helpful. Thanks.